Hey everyone, this is Joe at CW Breaks Card Warehouse. CW Breaks on Twitter, Card Warehouse on YouTube, and on you can find the store under the name CW Breaks on eBay. So we're doing a quick little recap of not an actual recap, but we're going to do some randoms, and I want to go over a card that I pulled after the break. Not pulled, but realized after the break. So we'll do that really quick. This should hopefully be a pretty short video, so I'll go through it pretty quickly. I'm going to show first what something that we missed along the way with the break. That I realized last night, and then we'll go through and randomize. What we have to randomize still is we have this card set aside for so I can talk to Tops about it. So we have all the news cards to randomize. I've organized that already. I've pre-organized all the lists for randomization so that we can go through quickly. And then we have all these leader cards, and one thing to note about these is there were many cases where there were three players or three different teams, not always different, but three teams recognized on the card, and 6 cards, for example. And the way we're randomizing, in that case, you're always going to end up with two cards per team recognized on the card, so those we won't actually have to randomize. So it'll make it a little bit faster. Lower that a little bit so you can see the camera. And I do have, right now I've got these graded card bags that I have all the actual hits divided into for the team, so that's done. I just have to go through the rest of the cards. So this is what we found out after the break. So we had a lot of great hits and a hot box in this case. And one thing that was realized after the fact was when I was going through these cards last night after the break, is that this is a French variation, which I understand to be about 1.5 per case is the odds on it. So you can see that in the white area of the card, after the English, there is the same thing in French. So that's the French variation for Mitch Haniger. The Mariners, so it was the case hit, one of the case hits for the French card for the Mariners. The other case hit was the Clubhouse Auto. So go ahead and put that back, and we'll go ahead and randomize. We'll go ahead and randomize now. I'll pull up the browser so you can see what I'm doing, and let me pull up. Sorry, that's my my front door camera. Where is my chat? There we go. Okay, so let's pull up the web browser so you can see what's going on. 1 second. Apologize, I'm going a little bit slower here. Where is it? There we go. Our case draws, and let me adjust this really quickly because this is not wide enough. Whoops. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec. I'm trying to be quick about this. I just wasn't 100% set up. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. Let me try and get it transitioned over so you can see it. Okay, so you should be able to see now the document that I have open for the case breaks for the randoms. At the bottom of this document, if you can see, there are we have the news flashbacks to randomize, and then we have cards 61, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 71, and just about every other one I've identified that the number of spots and the number of cards is even, so we don't have to randomize those. Just go through those real quick. Those 62, 64, 66. Card number 68, and card number 71, and then 72 at the end here also has an even 6 spots and 3 teams. So in this case 2 of the teams are Astros, but we'll go through these. Let me before we randomize the flashbacks, I'm going to show you how this works on 2 of these. So card number 61, for example, is this card here. Well, you can't see it. let me move this around a little bit so you can see. I'm going to move this over for a second. Okay, card number 61. So the way this works is there were 5 of these, and there are 3 teams represented on the card. So because there were more spots than there were teams, I just duplicated the teams list. So you have each team is represented twice, and then we'll randomize the teams, we'll randomize the card numbers. Well, in this case, we'll randomize the teams, and then the top 5 teams will get a card. No need to randomize the numbers because they're all the same card. So let me show you another example here of a slightly different thing that we had to do. In this case, we had where's a good example? Well, I guess no, it really works that way for all of them. So basically what we'll do is we'll randomize. We don't have to really randomize the numbers. We'll randomize all the cards, and then whoever has the top, in this case like 6 spots, will get those 6. So let's move let's close that. We'll move this back over so you can see everything, and then we'll pull up random.org, and we'll bust through these randomizations really fast. Okay, so in this one we have, we'll grab the whole team list. We've actually, let's do the flashbacks first. Sorry, flashbacks, we have all 30 teams, and for the news flashbacks, and we have all of the flashbacks listed. There was only 1 duplicate, and that's recognized here. Venera 7 second card. So we'll put the randomized list here. So in this case, we'll randomize the teams, and then we'll randomize the flashbacks since they are different. So randomize the teams. As always, we randomize 5 times. So let's start with that. Excuse me. Let's see, list randomizer. Alright, 30 teams, we'll randomize that 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll grab that list, put that over here, and I will save this document so that when I'm packing up all the cards and distributing them appropriately, I'll be able to identify who gets what. Okay, so there's those cards. We'll randomize those 5 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So speaking of randomizing, don't forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Look for Card Warehouse on YouTube, and you'll find the same video if you're not watching it there right now. Randomize and hit that bell. Randomize. Subscribe and hit that bell. We are doing a contest. We're giving away, and there's a contest video, so make sure and look for the contest video in my video list. It describes all the details about the contest, but essentially we're giving away hobby packs. We got some really decent hobby packs in, like 100 or 200 of them, I think. I spent a lot of money on hobby packs just for giveaways, so make sure you get those, get your entries in both by subscribing here on YouTube or if you're on Twitter, by subscribing over in YouTube, and by following and entering the contest as well. I think it's pinned right now on Twitter, so we're giving away, it's 2 different contests, and we're giving away a bunch of packs. Probably 20 to 30 packs maybe we'll be giving away, and a little bit of cash. So look for the that contest post on Twitter and the details on YouTube. There's a video on YouTube detailing it. And the goal is to get to 100 YouTube subscribers. So anyway, here's how this breaks down. We got the Rockies get the Nixon Elvis card. Yankees get Diana Ross. Miami Marlins get the Voting Age card. The Rangers get the Hendricks Passes Away card. Tampa Bay Rays get Venera 7, the first one, or one of the 2. San Diego Padres get the Marshall Football Team Tragedy. And White Sox get Apollo 13 card. Diamondbacks get the EPA Starts card. Cincinnati Reds get the American Top 40 card. Minnesota Twins get the other Venera 7 card. The Cubs get the Earth Day card. PBS Launches goes to the Cardinals. Pirates get Beatles Split card. The U.S. Women's Generals get the Nationals, go to the Nationals, and the Mets get the White Festival card. Alright, so that is it for those. And we'll work through, if you want to see what the cards look like, I did show them, they were kind of seen very briefly throughout the break. I'm not going to show them now because I'm trying to keep this brief. Alright, so the first league leader random, we'll just randomize the teams, and the first 5, we'll list them over here, and the first 5 match up to the 5 cards. They're all the same cards, so we don't have to randomize the cards. So let's randomize this list, as always, 5 times. In this case, there were 3 teams, Brewers, Braves, and Reds, identified on the card, and so we've just duplicated those to give 6 spots, an even number of spots for each team. So we'll randomize 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is our list. Let me copy it over and we'll move on. I'm going to go through these kind of quickly, guys. These are not big hits. So it looks like everyone gets 2 cards except for the Reds in that one. This one, no need to randomize. Everyone's getting 2 cards. This one we do need to randomize. So I think we have, what, 5 teams, and yeah, I think it's 5 teams and 6 cards. So everyone gets 1 card, 1 team's getting 2 cards. Let's randomize that and find out. For card, excuse me, card 63. Let's do that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the Twitter is shown at the top of the video on the very left, William. It's at CW Breaks. Randomize 4 and 5. Please follow because we are doing a ton of contests over there. I think there's 4 or 5 contests open right now. In fact, I need to do a post at some point to identify all the contests that are open and make sure people are still entering them. So the top 6, and I lied, it's not necessarily going to be everyone gets 1 card. So the cards go to Cubs, Rockies, Brewers, Cubs, Rockies, Brewers. So yeah, cool. Next we'll do, once again, 64. Card number 64 is an even number. So no matter how we randomize that, everyone's getting the same number of cards. 65 is not even, so we'll have to randomize that one. Thanks for joining, William. I don't know if you caught the break last night. It was kind of long. There is a recap, and in the break video, there is, in the description of the break video, I linked to the location of the video, the location of the recap in the video, so you don't have to watch the whole video. It is almost 4 hours. So we'll randomize this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool, William. Definitely. So watch out for those contests because a lot of times you can double dip on these contests. Like I might have a contest to. Sometimes I've had a contest where you retweet any of my tweets and you can get in or whatever. So watch out for things like that where you can double dip and win multiple times. I know at least one person has won multiple times. Alright, so card 66 is evened out, so we don't have to randomize. Card 67, we do, so let's do that right now. Here we go. Five times, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here's our list. I'm going to mention also 2018 Panini USA Stars and Stripes random player break. I'm going to be doing that Monday at 7 p.m. So, card number 68 is evened out. Card number 69 we have to randomize. So make sure if you want in on that break, it is $2.99 per player right now. $2.99, not $2.99. So get in and buy a few players. You have until Monday evening to buy them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for card number 69. I think we're doing. And I'll mention too on that break that's coming up Monday, we do have multi-purchase discounts. Card number 70 we have to randomize, just barely. 6 spots, 5 teams, or 5 cards, 6 team spots. And we always do the best to combine shipping or refund any notable overage after shipping has been handled. So there's 5 times on that one. All right. We're almost, I think we're done actually. These last 2 down here are already evened out. So these are getting an even number of cards for each team represented. Same here. So that's it for the randomizations, guys. One more call out to subscribe on YouTube. As always, I'll post a link to the YouTube channel if you're viewing this elsewhere. On Twitter, for example, I'll post a link in the thread there. And make sure that you're entering the contest. We have a ton of cards. At the risk of showing you my messy office, I'm just going to give you a quick peek of something real fast. Let's hide that web browser for a second. Excuse all the shipping boxes up there. I have a shipping box tower because I keep getting all these shipping boxes in. Anyway, so we have a lot of all this product here. Almost all of this product here is slotted for, some of it for sale, but a lot of it for giveaways. And we have hundreds of autos and relics to give away. Hundreds, scratch that, sorry, over 1,000 packs. Hundreds of them are hobby to give away. And we're going to be doing contests over and over, so just keep entering the contest. Follow on Twitter at CW Breaks. Subscribe on YouTube, Card Warehouse, and make sure that you're entering those contests and watching for those breaks, because we're going to do some more breaks as well. All right, thanks, guys.